Spanish murderers. Oh, whoa. After they taught them LIARS, built their missions, they would dig a trench and tell them that we need to do that, and they would stand them up by the trench and murder them, make them dig their own graves. That's a fact. Fucking genocide, fucking mass fucking, that's the roots of this country. You can go into now, the Mormons, the lost tribe. Fama K. Brody says, oh, it's DNA. They're Asians. They came across the ice for 18,000 years. I was at San Diego 250 when they raised the flag. I've been fighting for the Kumeyaw. Where I stand on that park and do my yoga, that was their sacred, hallowed place. Oh, I know that. Tourmaline's in there so long, it was a canyon when I was there. These fake surfers, fuck them. None of us indigenous. None of us are fucking native. But we all are. I was born here. It's amazing to watch them slaughter this landscape and annihilate it. So she calls me, she says, I want you to hook you up with this woman. She called me and she says, Kevin Blanch, you know the white buffaloes, they blow the smoke. I was invited to New York when they did it in, 2012? I was in a bone marrow transplant, cleaned alive. I was sick. I couldn't go. They did it on Fukushima. Yeah. She says, my father was the elder at Bristol Bay. I'm not sure which tribe it was. He would paint his dreams. He painted his dreams in 2010, and it was Bristol Bay black. All the animals fucking washed up. Everything was black. The seals were black. Everything black. She told me this story in 2012. She says, he was asked, oh, another Exxon Valdez, huh? Really bad? No. Nuclear. You go on with the fairy tale, the IE8. Fuck, you go to Vienna, Austria, there's still statues of fucking native children on their museums. They would sell them into fucking Europe. They put them in cages. They poured them around. I mean, Buffalo Bills, fucking Wild West. Oh, you know how creepy Buffalo, he's Canadian. You know how creepy that fucking dude was? These fucking Indian. Don't you love that? The only reason they're called Indians, Indians are from India. Talk about another freaking group that's exploited. Kamala Harris's mother died of cancer at Livermore. She's Indian. Because these fucking murderers, when they were hired to come here, didn't fucking really make it to India. They made it here. So they gathered up some native children and took them back that looked like they were from India, I told her that. So they named them, and still going along with that. African-American, Native America Vespucci's a map maker from Italy who spoke Italiano, fucking never set foot here, who sponsored the mass murders, the Medellin, fucking those killers, fucking in Italy. I did fucking videos at his grave. He never said, America, change the fucking name. Fucking the Spanish man, Los Angeles, fucking San this, San that, they're killers. Killers. Put back the indigenous names. Diablo Canyon was called the Mother's Heart. The Shumash. They call me here, ever since I was a little boy. The chief, the Navajo chief, loved me when I was a little kid. Used to be up there. My mom would she worked there. My mom was a genius. The incredible artist. She was a brilliant genius. She would read to us out of her head, whole pole. She didn't pick up the books and read them. She would quote out of her head fucking the Lambras from Europe. Not the fairy tale pan. My dad says, they want to name you Hansel Gretel. I'm like, oh, she read us that out of her head. Oh. I know the truth. I know the fucking truth. It's still going on? Fuck America. What a fucking disgusting name. You need to learn to speak American. Oh my God. It's a horrible fucking name. He was a fucking map-making killer, murderer who never set foot here. Unfucking real what we fucking go on. But the mother of it all is the Fukushima. Black Lives Matters was started by John Anthony Ferris and Kevin Blanch. It's an unarguable fact. Whatever it is, what it is. He's half so-called African. I hate that term. He's black and Cherokee. He's Cherokee. I can go on, and it's like Nessa, Oregon, my aunt and uncle were killed in a car wreck there, Eastern Oregon. The Badlands, the Chief Jovas, the dam. I know this is a long video, but you got me going. Oh, that's the Nez Perce fucking word for Bigfoot. No, it was a real guy. He was half indigenous and half black, and he was 7'7", they claim. They called him Nessa. You know, Ontario, Oregon there, fucking Gateway, Fruitway, fucking, I mean, Oregon used to be such a fucking jam. Me and Martin was talking about it. It was so incredible. What they fucking did to Portland. Fuck used to be the fucking Mount St. Helens on Balco. What have they done to this fucking place? So many of the early settlers lived in symphony with the natives. The natives didn't want to kill them. Peace, they fucking, especially the coastal fucking, just slaughtered them and murdered them. I've always known this. I'm not going along with this lie, but this is the great equal. It's the same clan. You know, until we can fucking come out and, you know, compensate, we're going to give people that were born of a certain color a check now? Fuck, please. Please, it's too fucking late. But why do we have to still keep acting this way? Why do we still have to be killing? Why do we still, the nuclear industry killed our fucking ecology. It killed our ocean. The Fukushima disasters wiped out our fucking mammals, our seals. I mean, come on. You know, you broke the chain. Damn your nuclear fucking lies. You said you would never break the chain. You know, come on. Come on. You know, I tried. You know, I was given too much to live. The light shines inside of me. The truth matters. The truth matters. You can live the fairy tale. Basketball is so beautiful and so fucking important, metaphorically. Not my words. Indigenous people's words. He did not invent basketball. That's a lie. Abner Doubleday did not invent rounders. What a beautiful game. Is Barack Obama playing checkers or chess? He's playing Monopoly, that piece of shit. Oh, he's a basketball player. Fuck, I'll play him. I'm 5'8". Fuck, I'll play him. I'll guarantee I'll spot him fucking 20 in the game to fucking Barnyard 21. We all grew up playing Barnyard 21. My dad was such a legendary coach. He was the best. So was I. Fuck, I won lots of championships with fucking local kids, and I didn't stack teams. I didn't believe in it. We took the kids from the neighborhood, and we just won. We learned to play here. Now, that's all we ever did. My uncles, all of us, Barnyard 21, you had to learn to make free throws. They hammered it. It was all about free throws. No rules, really. You could foul all you wanted. Whatever scored. Really physical fucking type game we were taught. That's why, fuck, my dad produced so many great fucking players. That's why. They were taught that way. It was such a great teaching tool. You made free throws or you didn't play. You know, I mean, because that's how we learned. Where do you think we learned it from? We play on the same landscape as they played. Do play. You know, one time you can come with me. We'll go up to Jason's up in Montana. He goes to the res games. I remember being on the Crow Reservation up there in Battle of Little Bighorn. Every single freaking house has a basketball hoop. Go down on there, all of them. March fucking madness. Oh, Fukushima. The metaphorical significance to all this is the fact that Damian Lillard, on the ancient burial ground where the D Event Center is built, which I grew up there, was so beautiful, so hallowed, so incredible, so spiritual there. Glassman. It was always, I could feel it. Same with here. Fucking walking on the marsh with the Weaver and the Ogden Dump, it's so spiritual. In San Diego, I grew up in these spiritual places, and I walked and I was doing, you could feel it, you could sense it. It was all around you. I knew these stories from a child. I'm like, oh my God. He's up by 20 points at halftime at playing Montana in the Big Sky Championship. How do you lose? Anthony Johnson never missed a free throw, never missed a field. Never did it before, never did it. He never went anywhere after that. He was interviewed after the game. Well, I had an out-of-body experience. The elasticity of time. I'm telling you. Fukushima is the mother. It is the event. It's the native grassroots. It is the event, and to fight back is life. To fight back is life. Don't you see? Isn't my fucking path proved to you to fight back is life? I was given too much to live. Going to the Beaumont on 11/11/11? My videos are so historic, so important my activism. You don't have no clue my activism. Thank you everybody supported this historic work, this grassroots level. But look what I'm up against, this tsunami. But this fucking, I mean, I don't believe in violence. They do. That's what the native says. We're here, brother. We're here in peace. I mean, it's fucking, it's rooted in mass murder by the United States government. Ordered to kill these people. I mean, Ashley ran his ad in the Missouri paper and he fucking got mass murdering kids. And they come out here and just slaughter. Cuss it with that. You know, Trump does his thing mocking Pocahontas. Oh my God, it's so disgusting. Fucking the great Indian killer statue in front of the White House. They tried to tear it down. You know, there's the peace vigil right there, which I'm so heavily involved with. You know, Andrew Jack, oh, that dude was fucking crazy. He lived with 2 slugs in his body. He used to, don't even get me going. It's still going on. Racism, Black Lives Matters was started by the Million Mass March. It's an unarguable fact. Me and John started it. Based on these very stories. You know, so the basketball metaphor, one day you'll understand. One day you'll understand. These spirits, they're there. You got to tap in. Oh, they matter. The Sunlight Racing, Idaho, that doesn't, it's a slang. You know, they play basketball. I mean, March Madness matters. I mean, the sport matters. Especially with children. Oh, it matters. So beautiful. And it doesn't matter if they're good or bad. The natives, she says, everyone played. They used to make a ball out of whatever. It was only about that big. And the hoop was up there on the side. And it was a small basket. And it was tough to get through. And everyone played. That's the way it's supposed to be. That's the way it's supposed to be. It's a fucking symphony. You know, don't you see my grandmother, Kevin, you know, the birds are God's symphony. Yeah, I know that. These fuckers murder them all? Kill the ecology? For what? For what? I am blown away at what people have done to our environment in my lifetime. Watched it. It breaks my heart. What breaks my heart is no one gives a fuck. The green washing machines, all the fucking so-called Greenpeace, Sierra Club, these fake fuckers, it's all about money. No, it's not. No, it's not. One day you'll realize it's not. It's not about money. You know, thank you everybody who supported this historic work. I've had to have some money to do my activism. I don't know how I've done it, but I get by with a little help from my friends. The small group that kill it, you know, they kettle me, they go after us. And I know this is a long video, but it has to be said. You know, I hate going to ask them about. Oh God, it's so disturbing what they've done. It's the greatest event in human history. It's the greatest crime. These sociopath fucking mass murderers, fucking Operation Paperclip and their fucking kids. These are the same people. It's the same clan that fucking murdered the fucking indigenous people here. And that's what this country is. When does it end? When does it end? We didn't do this. We are not them. Why are we continuing it? Why we continue to live this lie in this fair? Why we pretended that Fukushima didn't happen? Why pretended the Pacific Ocean hasn't collapsed? The Chinook, you know, it's named after the Chinook tribe. The canoes, the Avila, you know, the Mother's Heart. The Chumash. Where were they from? They disappeared. They've come back, you know. The canoe in fucking Teddy's house. I got kicked out of there. They would do plays. They would float out of there. Right here, they would do plays. I used to always tell my beautiful, beautiful fucking cousins, and they're so good looking and beautiful, those girls. Really good looking. On the Hunsaker side. And I'm like, you've got to be native. Look at you. You know, they got their DNA. Sure shit. I says, I told you. You know. Beautiful. Look what they've done to them. They're destroyed. Their cultures are wiped out. They've been poisoned by America. They're just as fucked up as go to the, you know, the leaders and the casinos. I remember when that sham was happening on fucking the pipeline up there. Water is life. We knew. We were calling it Standing Crock. We knew because the native elders had sold out. You know, they're being exploited by their tops just like we are. No different. You know, that's where they've evolved because they're poisoned by the money. You know, casinos. Fuck, it's so sick what they've done. You know, we were talking about Shoshone, what they did to him out there at Duck Valley. What if fuck, they killed his whole family. The salmon used to make it all right here out the way to Duck Valley. Spent a lot of time out there. Go out there. Fucking talk about a fucking hallowed fucking eerie place. Nobody out there. I'll show you rural. You don't know. It's the most rural place in the world. Right behind my house. It's amazing. My fight does not prove to you that all this matters. I'm alive. 44 of us in that unit. I'm the only one alive. I remember people saying, well, we can't, you know, watch you, but you're too intense. No, I'm not that too intense. You know, the light, to fight back, to understand the truth. Really, just the truth. I don't believe in violence. You know, I'm native. I was born here. I'm a native boy. I was born here. I don't give a shit where my parents, my grandparents, you know, they influenced me. I used to play in the wigwams here. They tore them out recently. The Europeans that came here, for the most part, they lived in symphony with the Shoshone. They used to call themselves Shoshone. But it was the United States government that fucking murdered them. Just like you sheep that went into the fucking Capitol. You're all going to go to prison. Trump, the McMahons, everybody that wound them up, they won't charge them. Mark my words, just like Epstein and that whole gig. You know, they'll just kill whoever they got to kill. You know, you go to prison, the few people that do know the truth, whatever, if you got the truth and you know who's teed you up, you better be talking now because they'll kill you in prison. You know, that's what they do. Fucking ask Lee Harvey Oswald. Ask Jack Ruby. Ask fucking Epstein. That's what they do. You know, oh, it's the Illuminati. They don't illuminate. It's the same clan because you empower them, let them. Gates, Bezos, Musk, they're all Operation Paperclip. They're all the same clan. Bill Gates' grandfather cut down the fucking totem poles. Look up, he's the first banker in Seattle. Fucking the killers that went on the coastal natives were the nasty of them all. They were pacifists. They didn't even know how to fight back. They had no clue. I mean, Lewis and Clark says the first time we ever seen fat Indians, he says, because of the salmon. They had so much free time, the salmon. They would harvest the salmon for a few weeks and had enough food for the whole year. It was, I mean, so they had art, they had culture, they had plays. You ever seen their headdresses? You ever seen their totem poles? Oh my God, because they had time. Because they had enough. For the rest of them, Soso Goya means walk. The Shoshone have always called me Kevin Soso Goya, especially when I walk the coast. That means to walk. You know, I always been in there, the Bear River Rascal says Soso Goya antelope, Soso Goya salmon, Soso, follow the food. That's what they did. The Ute Trail comes right here all the way. The 5 tribes used to winter right here. I have a decoy that's 4,000 years old. I found in cave. I gave it to the University of Utah. They would get into the water, catch the ducks on here. They would winter right here behind my house, this incredible place. He says, no, it's Soso Goya cheeseburger. That culture's been fucking destroyed. It's been poisoned like all of us. You know, where's your intuitive spirit? I know this is a long video, and I hope the camera kept going. But what about these guys? Huh? Just going fucking. This whole fucking system's corrupt, and at the grassroots individual, if I haven't proved to you that really you just run on intuitive, become homeless, we become homeless. If you come to strive, if you don't have enough to eat, you have enough to eat. You know, I've been there. You know, you just do what you got to do, and whatever happens, happens. But you need to tune into your consumption paradigm, your, you know, well, the environment. I mean, the environment. I found this at the thrift store. The environment. The animals, the creatures, I mean, I got home the other night and I was so distraught, whatever, I couldn't believe it. And I walked around and I looked up. I mean, the skies out here blow your mind at night. They're so beautiful. Shooty stuff. Next morning I got up and I was I'm like, whoa, whoa. Never seen such a vivid shooting star. I came home from the bone marrow time. I made a snow angel right here. So spiritual. I got up in the morning. All the deer have been killed here. You know, once in a blue moon you'll see one. And a small young doe jumped right in front of my car, right in my yard, and right through. Trying to survive. Last night I saw 4 right at sunset. 4 sandhill cranes. These corporate welfare dogs shoot on this. This is like the most beautiful resting spot. I got to see it all. It was incredible. Lord, you know, I've done dumb stuff when I was a kid, made mistakes. You know, we were taught lots of stupid stuff. But grab a hold of yourself. Grab a hold of yourself and start giving a shit about the animals. Start giving a shit about the environment. Quit giving a shit about your fucking money. This fake religious thesis in your gun and fucking watch your neighbor's Walmart shit. Start tuning in and start giving a fuck about your fucking fellow fucking human and your fellow animals. The ecology. You know, the seals are just like us. They wiped them out. They murdered them. You know, they're vulnerable. Fucking, they're so vulnerable. They can't fight back. What are they going to do? When you come fucking dump radiation into them, you broke the chain. Kill. It's the greatest event in human history. The Fukushima. It's the greatest event in human history, the cover-up. You're going to go along. Everyone's going to go along with this fucking... You know, this is a really long video, but it had to be said. You know. I won't even talk about Bernard DeVoto and Ogden and his great fucking work. I mean, he's here. Across the wide Missouri. I mean, it's... United States government fucking pay. I mean, who are these people? Fucking live a lie. Go ahead and live your fucking lie. Go ahead and live your lie. I'm not. I'm not. Stay tuned. What a long video. Nice. They murdered him. They drafted him. They put him in a cage. That picture's classified. Not one penny. They make a sequel out of me. The Atomic fucking Veterans Children's Fund. They were going to fund... This is all. We don't have any money for that. Look, what a fucking lie it all is. Fucking scumbag killers. Stay tuned.